Hello everyone, and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Duke Nukem Alien Armageddon on Come Get Some. This is episode 9, Hail to the King, baby, and this is level 2, Infestation, part 2.
It's like the Hyperdrive is damaged. They better not be dead.
Yeah, let's certainly hope not. But welcome back everyone to the final episode of Alien Armageddon, Hail to the King, baby, and this is level 2, Infestation, part 2. And as you can see, the ship is slowed down from the first level. Yeah, we see you there, Brackus. But in the last level, we took control of Nova for the first of many times. She retrieved a battery to power the ship's lights back on. And then she got a yellow key card to access the reactor core and took out a very weird mini-boss-like monster inside the reactor core. And that's when that level ended and this one officially kicked off. So, we now play as Mando. And this cutie right here looks like a little miniature overlord, and that's exactly what that is. That is Lily, which is apparently short for Little Lady, according to the devs. She is Mando's Holoduke, basically. And she is indeed a small version of an overlord. And when you use her, she grows in size and becomes incredibly dangerous and will fight enemies to the death. Now, she can never die, but she can run out of energy, in which case you just have to find another Lily pickup. But for now, let us advance.
I need to get ammo for my wrist blaster from the barracks.
Indeed we do. So let us go into these here barracks. And you can also see into the mess hall once again. Oh, is Duke reading a book? Okay, I think Bombshell is actually smoking something, but I think they're just reading something. But they are still trapped in the mess hall.
Let's go. That bounty isn't going to hunt itself.
And let's go ahead and get ammo for Mando's wrist blaster. This is his version of the pistol. There's a Lily buff charge. And Mando's wrist blaster is very interesting in that it has an alternate fire, as you can probably tell from the orange text down here. Press Alt Fire to trigger between, or toggle rather, laser and flamethrower. Ooh, yes. The flamethrower mode on this thing is absolutely devastating, especially when you get the fire rate upgrade. One thing I did kind of forget to mention is that this is another episode, just like in Space Gladiators, where you cannot just buy anything willy-nilly. You have to actually be at a vendor in order to make a purchase. And that vendor will be in the hub map, which is the fourth one. So for right now, let us just use what we have and get the hell up out of here and back to Earth.
Looks like I'll need to use my flamethrower to get past this ice.
Say no more, Mando. And get ready, because while this level has fewer kills technically, it's still got a fair bit of action to it. We're just going to make some stir-fry omelets out of all these Slimer eggs, and look out. We have some Octabrains awaiting for us. And we also have I guess you could say a new type of Octabrain, but look at him. He's got a dead EDF soldier wrapped in his tentacles and is controlling him. Those Octabrains will actually shoot at you with the EDF soldier's rifle, and you essentially have to kill them twice, because you kill the dead soldier first. Oh, and these Slimers will eventually come to life as well. But yeah, you have to kill the dead soldier, which doesn't make any sense really, first, and then you get to kill the Octabrain. Very interesting. We don't really see that too often in this episode, which is kind of sad. It's a pretty cool concept. Makes Octabrains a lot more dangerous. Anyway, while this level does not have any secrets, it does have 2 collectibles, just like the previous one, and here's the first one, an Octabrain. Go ahead and snatch it through the window here. And then this observation deck is going to run a little bit poorly, because it is using a lot of T-Roar, or True Room Over Room trickery, which just causes natural slowdown in the build engine, so don't worry about that too much. But we just picked up a new weapon for Mando. And that new weapon is his freeze thrower equivalent, the Carbonite Rifle. And this thing is... yeah, pretty awesome. You will freeze enemies permanently by encasing them in Carbonite, which doesn't actually increase the kill count until you actually finish the job. But man, oh man, is this thing fun to use. Oh, and we are also, you probably just noticed the box of alt shoddy ammo we just picked up. Well, we're going to find Mando's version of the alt shoddy in this map as well, and they are so much fun. Like, seriously, Mando and Dianova's arsenals are incredibly fun to use. But let's go ahead and solve this here switch puzzle, get our yellow keycard, and advance. And speaking of Mando's alt shoddies, we're about to find them, well, right now, actually. We go further into here. Go ahead and take care of that polymorph. There we go. And that Octabrain. And here they are. The Wastemate WSTE-M8 shotguns. Yeah, akimbo, double-barrel, sawed-off, sci-fi looking shotguns. And collectible number 2. It's Mando himself.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed. And watch out, because the enemy guarding the ship part we have to grab is a Mega Brain. That attack will down you pretty much instantly if it hits, so do not let it.
This doodad is just the thing to repair the hyperdrive. I need to go back up and reach the engine room to install it.
Booyah! And we get the hyperdrive part that we need, and we're pretty much done. That Mega Brain is basically the mini-boss at this level. We don't have to face that weird podworm thing again, because Dia already took him out. But we're now in the control room, I guess? The bridge? Well, no, this isn't the bridge. Control room, where we turn the lights back on, as you can see. And we don't have it. We don't find a blue key card here, so we can't go through this door again. But as Mando, jump and then hold interact while airborne to jet boost forward and break through destructible walls and smash enemies. This is the only time in the entire campaign where you actually have to use this mechanic. I've never tried to use it against cracked walls outside of here, so if I don't forget to, I will try that in future maps. But for right now, charge! Oh yeah. Hey, what up, princess?
Thank you. We will remember this.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a cute outfit you got there. With the blue hair too? Yeah, she'll definitely not stick out like a sore thumb on Earth. There's plenty of blue hairs down here already. But, yeah, that's it. No more enemies. No secrets. We got both the collectibles, as you can see in the counter right here. And then all you have to do is approach this hyperdrive generator right here and stick in that part. Lily, for some reason, is going to go bananas. I don't know why. And that's it. Infestation Part 2 is done. The second of 2 tutorial levels, for all intents and purposes, have been completed. So let's find out what's going to happen now. With the hyperdrive repaired and the infestation eliminated, the remaining journey to Earth is uneventful. But when the ship comes out of hyperspace near Earth, it is quickly detected by the alien occupation fleet. Uh-oh. Looks like Brachus' army made it here first. Varanon interceptors make short work of the lightly armed science vessel, but our heroes manage to reach the escape pods and launch them into Earth's atmosphere. Their only hope now is that they will land safely and be able to find refuge on the besieged planet. And yes, this is where the episode officially kicks off. We take control of Duke, and he will meet up with Bombshell very, very shortly. So we will get a chance to play as the other 2 remaining characters. And then you might be asking, where's Wes? Oh, don't worry. We will run into him soon enough. But for right now, yeah, that was Infestation Part 2. Definitely a shorter bout than the first one. Not quite as much combat to go through, but man, what about Mando's flamethrower, huh? I'm telling you, that wrist blaster of his, do not underestimate it. I also think that the blaster firing mode. I'll have to test this again, but I'm pretty sure it fires with 100% accuracy, meaning there's zero spread. It will launch perfectly straight every single time. The only trade-off, of course, is that it is a laser projectile as opposed to hit scan, like Duke's pistol, or Bombshell's pistol, or Wes's pistol, and I think even Dia's pistol when she gets it. So it is perfectly accurate. You'll just have to deal with the, projectile travel speed. But we get his akimbo shotguns, which are his alt shotguns. Very, very fun. They also have a extremely useful upgrade called, I think, Shield Buster, which does exactly what it sounds like it does. It does increase damage to shields, which is, so incredibly useful. Oh yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with Dia and Mando, and, well, hell, all the other characters in this episode. And like I said at the end of the previous video, I'm not going to utilize Bombshell that much, because I find the other four to just have more interesting and more useful, weapon arsenals and upgrades overall, or upgrades to their arsenal. Not that hers is bad, but I think the others just kind of outshine hers. But again, I will probably give her the missile turrets because, like I also said before, as an AI companion, she absolutely loves to spam those turrets. Doesn't matter if they're firing hit scan bullets or boom boom missiles. But yeah, so we're finally back on Earth. The science vessel that we borrowed at the end of Space Gladiators was intercepted just above Earth, and our heroes had to quickly find the escape pods and jettison themselves back down to Earth. So, what happened with Dia and Mando? Hopefully they're okay. But for right now, we're in control of Duke. We will run into Bombshell, slight spoiler, in this third level, which you probably saw. Or which you probably already saw. Is called Homecoming. And again, this is where the episode officially kicks off, as you can probably tell by the kill and secret count. This level also has, I believe, 4 collectibles total. So that means we're going to have collected 8 by the time we reach the next level, which is the hub map. The friendly, non-hostile, very peaceful hub map. There is one collectible in the hub map as well, so by the time we go to turn in our first batch of collectibles, we will turn in 9 for a grand total of 27,000 credits. Oh yeah, we're going to be buying a lot of good stuff. But that will be for a future video. For right now, that was Infestation Part 2, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope everyone has an awesome rest of their day. I'm out of here for now, and when we return, we get things kicked off good and proper with Homecoming. Duke and Bombshell are once again under our control. They are officially back on Earth after a very, supposedly not very long spell away. I think the events of Space Gladiators was only like, 1, maybe 2 days their time, so it's only been a couple days. Of course, if you count all the time travel they did back on Veranos, it was a grand total of, 1,520 years in 2 days, but anyway, we're getting into semantics now. Homecoming is next. This episode well and truly kicks off. It is going to be a blazing good time. Some of these levels are going to be quite challenging, or at least certain encounters in them will be quite challenging, but it's going to be a very, very fun encounter overall. This is my favorite episode of the entire mod. I think Resistance would be if it were a bit longer, but it's only a 5-level episode, but all the levels are very long. This one is 20. Well, technically, I think like 26 with the secret levels and the bonus levels and stuff. Anyway, there's a lot to get to. A lot. Oh, trust me. We are technically in the final. Well, not technically. We are in the final episode of this playthrough. But this final episode is the longest one by far. So strap yourselves in, boys and girls. It's going to be a wild ride. Get your popcorn, get your beer or your sody pops, and enjoy. Because I know I will be. That being said, I have play tested this episode a absolute crap ton since it came out. Part 1 of it released back on August 1st of last year, 2024. And then Part 2, which was the second half of it, released on November 1st. And I literally have been pretty much playing nothing but this since then, doing a lot of playtesting, finding bugs, updating the wiki, and all that good stuff. So while it is a lot of fun, I am very close to getting burned out. I will have plenty of fuel left for the rest of the episode, because usually Even if I'm getting tired of playing something, if I know I'm recording it, that gives me some extra motivation, some extra juice, some extra fuel in that tank to get things done. But I will of course always have fun playing this mod because it is a very, very well done piece of work. And we will see more of it next time, because for right now, I'm out of here. You all stay safe and be well, and I will see you all next time when we tackle Level 3, Homecoming. So, until our homecoming arrives, everyone, I bid you a very fond see ya.